Welcome to Void Contemplation Tactics, a 15-minute mindfulness experience combining video art, guided meditation, and heavy, mellow sounds. This edition features music from Inner Travels and selections from a 1990 Dharma talk from Joko Beck. My name is Daniel Buckmaster Chamberlin, aka Cosmic Chambo, and I'm here as a Kalyana Mita, or spiritual friend. I'm not a Dharma teacher or a lineage holder, but over the last 20 years I've benefited greatly from the practice of Zazen, or sitting meditation. I'm here to share one version of this practice with you. I encourage you to explore at your own pace, to see what makes sense for your particular set and setting. You might think of this experience as a walk in the woods. I have a compass and I have a map, but you all have a good sense of direction and some idea of where we're headed. If you find something interesting along the way, please take your time to explore it. Find the practice that works for your mindset as it is today, in whatever setting where you're listening to these sounds. I like to begin in a seated position. This meditation practice can be approached as a way of understanding our body's relationship with gravity, pausing to focus on our breathing and to notice how our physical forms are affected by these fundamental forces and processes. This seated meditation form is intended to give your body a sense of rootedness in the space between earth and sky. One way to do this is to cross our legs and elevate our pelvis slightly above our knees. You can use a cushion, a bench, or a blanket, creating a base for the body, a triangle formed between your knees and your backside. You can also sit in a chair or assume whatever form your body needs. As Zen Master Sung San says, true meditation practice is certainly not dependent on being able to maintain some formal sitting posture for great lengths of time. Once you've situated yourself, let your hands rest on your knees and bring your attention to your breath. As you inhale, feel the air from the world around you flowing into your mouth and nostrils, traveling down your windpipe. Let this breath be your guide. As the Earth's atmosphere fills your lungs, notice how it feels as they expand and push through their sacs of protective fluid against your rib cage. Feel your body's response to this changing volume, and let your low back curve gently inward as your chest inflates with oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide, and water vapor. As you exhale, let your body sink into the space left behind by the outflow. Feel the carbon dioxide drifting out of your mouth and mixing into the atmosphere around your head. Release your shoulders. Feel the weight of the bones, muscles, and blood that fills your arms, and release that mass to the direction of gravity. Continue to pay attention to the information provided by your respiration. Let your form follow the guidance of your breath. When you're ready, release your hands from your knees and let them fall naturally, perhaps resting them in your lap, letting the back of one hand settle into the palm of the other. You may let your eyelids close completely or leave your eyes open. Our practice is not as much about form as it is about watching our mind. So as you continue to breathe, ask yourself the question, what is this moment? There is no right or wrong answer to this question. The question is not, why is this happening, or what will happen next, but what is this moment? What is here in the now? We can find one answer to this question by following the breath and becoming aware of its many qualities. There's nothing to get, there's nothing to figure out. There's just this moment and the full spectrum of sensation available to us at all times. Feeling the breath, the force of gravity, and the solar radiation that bathes our planet. Greet the air from the space around your body at your nostrils and mouth, and follow all of these sensations that arise as that air spreads through your body, as it accumulates moisture and warmth from the protective fluids, the saliva, mucus, and blood that flow through these gates to your internal biome. Follow this humidified mixture of gases down your windpipe and into your lungs, where the oxygen is exchanged through alveoli, diffusing into capillaries that then release the carbon dioxide that you are now exhaling back into the space around you. And ask yourself again, what is this moment? Each cycle of respiration is an answer. Now, as you follow the external atmosphere as it travels through your mouth and nostrils, down your windpipe, and into your lungs, follow that sensation as the oxygen from the world outside your physical form passes through the blood-air barrier, the oxygen from the world around you translating into your bloodstream, now flowing through your form, sustaining this foundation of your microbiome, supporting the billions of bacteria, fungi, and microanimals that call your body home. And ask yourself again, what is this moment? The flow of the breath, the flow of your blood, the constant flow eroding imaginary binaries, helping to dispel the illusion that there is a division between self and other. These feelings, not words, but the physical sensation of breathing and flowing and being alive, are answers to that question. This is all life is, just this moment. A word is a symbol that represents these feelings, but they are not the same thing. The feeling is not something that can be captured by the word. The word is only a tool that allows us to communicate our experience to others. But now we are just being. You do not require words to know what your body feels. You know this feeling. You know these feelings. There's nothing to figure out. When words and other thoughts arise, let them flow through you like the breath. Release the names of the feelings as you release your breath, just as you are aware of the physical sensation of air moving through your respiratory system. Notice the feelings that the words leave in their wake as they pass through your mind. If you're feeling sad, try not to use the word sad. Recognize, but try not to name the sensations in your face, the tightness in your jaw, the heaviness in your heart, or the strain in your knees. Let go of the story, release the urge to diagnose, and see what's left behind. These feelings are the answers to the question, what is this moment? Our feelings and sensations can never be adequately expressed with words and theories and stories. Language only hints at the depth of sensation that we already know in the space before thinking. This practice is an opportunity to remain present for the sensations in your body, to watch them without judgment, without trying to decide whether or not those feelings and sensations are good or bad, right or wrong. This is life as it is, the one thing we can always rely on. There's nothing to figure out. There are no problems to solve and no stories to tell. The question is, What is this moment? And you already have the answer.
The reason we get confused is because we're trying to figure it out. See, there's just this, that's all life is, just this absolute moment. See, the main thing we're always battling is we don't think that this could be it. We think it has to be somewhere else. See, there's nothing to get. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's the fact that we think there's something to get that keeps us so miserable. That there is a solution for our life, but you are your life. You don't have to have a solution.
Continue to let the Earth's atmosphere flow into your lungs, and let your internal atmosphere flow out of your lungs. Let the feelings flow into your body, and let the names of those feelings flow out of your mind. Thank you for joining me in this virtual meditation space, for taking the time to be in your body and to be present for these moments that will never come again. This is Cosmic Chambo, sending you back to the provisional realm of names and forms, with a reminder that there is no understanding of stillness without the experience of true frenzy, that the road to the Jubilee often meanders through geographies of separation, and once in a while, you get shown the light, in the strangest of places, if you look at it right. If you have questions or comments, you can find me online everywhere at Cosmic Chambo.